Tov, everybody. Lovely to be with you all this evening. Just change my screen to make sure we are all up live and running, and I can see that we are. I'm going to start on page 192 this evening. Yes, it's in our morning service with those words of Matovu that I just shared. For those of you who were with us last night, you heard Mum, Judy, and I speak and sing the words of Matovu, which come from this week's Parsha Balak. And so in our morning services, each time we join together, we offer that blessing. Matovu ohalecha Yaakov, mishkenotecha Yisrael. How good are your tents, O Jacob, your dwellings, O Israel. This melody that I shared, and I'll offer again in just a moment for those who are just joining us, is a beautiful melody written by a friend of ours, Rabbi Josh Wachowski in the States. And this melody also uses the words of the final paragraph of what has become the Matovu prayer. Doesn't come from this week's Parsha, comes from the Psalms. But the words are, Va'ani tefilati lecha Adonai et ratzon. Elohim berov chastecha, aneni be'emet yishecha. We offer them as a kavanah, an intention for this evening's service. As for me, may my prayer come to you, O God, at a favorable time. O God, in your abundant faithfulness, answer me with your sure deliverance. So I'll offer the words again of Matovu and then Va'ani tefilati lecha, and invite you to rest from the day and make sure that you yourselves are ready to join together in prayer. Please do sing along from home when you feel comfortable with the melody, which might be new for some of you. Some of you may have heard it at some shacharit, some Shabbat morning services over the past couple of months. Va'ani tefilati lecha. Va'ani tefilati lecha Adonai et ratzon. And so, having readied ourselves for prayer this evening, we join together for our Mariv, our evening service, starting on page 4 with the words of the Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach, Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Vaed. Offer our evening prayer, the Mariv Aravim, together in Hebrew on page 6. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim, b'chokhmah poteach she'arim, u'bitvona meshane itim, u'machalif et hazmanim, u'mesader et hakochavim b'mishmaratehem berakia kirtzono. Borei yom v'layla, golel or mipnei choshech v'choshech mipnei or, u'ma'avir yom u'mevi layla, ומבדיל בין יום ובין לילה, אדוני צבאות שמו, אל חי וקיים, תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני, המעריב ערבים. אהבת עולם, בית ישראל, ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. The Eternal One said to Moses, "Speak to the Israelite people and instruct them to make for themselves fringes on the corners of their garments throughout the ages. Let them attach a cord of blue to the fringes at each corner. That shall be your fringe. Look at it and recall all God's commandments and observe them, so that you do not follow your heart and eyes in your lustful urge. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם אמת. אמת ואמונה כל זאת וקיים עלינו, כי הוא אדוני אלוהינו ואין זולתו, ואנחנו ישראל עמו. We offer Song of Freedom, the words of Micha Mocha on page 16. Blessed are you, Eternal One, for redeeming Israel. On the following page, Hashkivenu, a prayer that asks that we lie down in peace and rise up again tomorrow renewed. Save us for the sake of your name. Shield us from hatred, sorrow and pain. Ashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, Ve'hamidenu Malkeinu Baruch atah Adonai, Shomer Amo Yisrael La'ad. Blessed are you, Eternal One, Guardian of Israel. Turn forward in our Siddurim to page 74 to offer the Amidah, our central personal prayers. This evening I'll offer the opening 6 words and then leave us each to engage in our own personal prayers, either using the words of the Siddur, the words of your heart. We'll join together at the end of Tfilat Halev for Yehiyu Leratzon. Adonai sefatai tiftach ufi agid tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. I need strength, humility, courage, patience, strength to control my passions, humility to assess my own worth, courage to rise above defeats, patience to cleanse myself of imperfections, and wisdom to learn and to live by our sacred teachings. Let me not be discouraged by my failings. Let me take heart from all that is good and noble in my character. Keep me from falling victim to cynicism. Teach me sincerity and enthusiasm. Endow me with perception and courage that I may serve others with compassion and with love. Turn now to page 586 for Aleinu and our concluding prayers. Aleinu לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גאולה ליוצא בראשית, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסד הארץ, ומשב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגופי מרומים. הוא אלוהינו אין עוד, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד. Our thoughts turn now to our loved ones, whom death has recently taken from us, and those who died at this season in years past, and those whom we draw into our hearts with our own. Invite you to share the names in the chat if you would like, or to hold the names of loved ones in your mind at this time. As I share the names of those yahrzeits that begin this evening, we think of Alice Hurst and Catherine Fragman, as well as all those named and unnamed in our community, as we recite Kaddish Yatom, the Mourner's Kaddish, together on page 598. Yitgadal v'yikadash shemei Rabbah, ba'alma divrach yeroteh v'yamlich malchuteh, b'chayechon uvyomechon uv'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael, ba'agala uv'izman kariv ve'imru, Amen. Yehei shemei Rabbah mevarach le'olam lamei amaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'a v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, v'yitada v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei d'kodesha brich hu. Le'ela min kol berchata v'shirata, tush bechata v'nechemata, damiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shmaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mramav, hu yaseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'al kol yashvei tevel, v'emru, amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us, to all Israel, and to all humanity. And to that we say, amen. Zichronam livracha. May their memories be for blessings. Thank you all for joining with me this evening. Nice to see some comments from you all in the chat to say hi. Even after all this time of doing daily Davens, it is still it's still a strange thing, you know. You can see me, I can see you in the chat, but it's always nice to join together. Lots happening this week. Check the website, check our weekly communications about all our upcoming programs and events, as was mentioned last night and at the beginning of the service today. Parsha Balak this week, those words of Matovu will be recited during the service on Shabbat morning, keeping in mind the blessings given to us and our ancestors and to our community. So a prayer for peace to finish with this evening, the words of Oseh Shalom. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. Erev Tov, everybody. We'll see you all soon.